Okay, let's clap at 25 and 30.
Okay.
And then one at 59.
Oh, okay.
One at 7 p.m.
It's already okay. I'll wait. I'll wait a full 12 hours.
Howdy, folks. My name is Marble, and my pronouns are she, her.
Hi, my name is Ray, and my pronouns are he, him.
And I'm Jupiter, and my pronouns are she, they. And welcome to
Yeah.
I did it. I did it, Joy. Are you proud of me?
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
It's time to log in.
Bupe.
Wait, hang on. I'm going to do the login noise. Bum, 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 ba, bum. It's like the old Windows login sound.
Yeah.
I love it, the NBC theme.
That sounded a little, wait, that was like minor key. I think I did a little sinister there, but that's okay. It's Windows but evil.
Windows but evil. Haunted computer. It's Halloween.
It's Halloween today, right now on October 20th, 2020.
And this episode will go out on November 2nd.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. You know what? We can have a little bit of leftover Halloween
as a
from
treat?
2 days ago. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do not have any leftover candy by now. Like here today on the 20th, I have a huge bag of candy, but it's not going to last until November 2nd.
Yeah, mine's going to be gone by tomorrow.
Yeah, I have a big bag of jelly beans. It is not long for this world.
Rip jelly beans.
Rip jelly beans. Rip to jelly beans, but I'm different. Today
is gonna be the day that it's gonna be the day that's gonna be the day.
We watched Log Horizon episode 10.
Gripping food with force.
Absolutely. It's called Grab It in Your Hand.
Get the future, take it into your hand, and make it your own.
I feel like we said the same thing, Jupiter.
Yeah, you really did. There was a lot of food in this episode, and it was grabbed with force at some point.
Yeah.
That's
God,
sure.
they kept showing takoyaki on the screen, and I'm just like, I miss you.
Takoyaki's my favorite character from My Hero Academia.
Takoyaki is so good. Also, wait, hang on. I get the joke. I do. Hang on. What character is that?
It's Tokoyami.
Tokoyami. Okay. I didn't get the joke.
But I was just saying words that were similar to each other. That's all.
Yeah. I got that part of it. I was just like, I thought I knew because I used to watch My Hero Academia all the time, but apparently it has all left my mind since I stopped.
I mean, I could have made a Todoroki joke. Anyway, we love an emo bird around here.
We do love an emo bird.
I know nothing about My Hero Academia, and I'm going to keep it that way.
You know what, Jupiter? That's probably a decent idea.
All I know is that there's the one stink boy that no one likes.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah. Is he?
No one likes him. He's dead to me.
That is true.
And I don't know anything else about that anime. I don't watch anime outside of this show.
Yes, we know and we love you for it.
Actually, I have a little real life anime update.
Okay.
Oh?
So a long time ago, I watched the first episode of Re:Zero season 2 because this first season slaps and it's amazing. So I watched the first episode of the second season, kind of forgot about it, and then yesterday I pulled open Crunchyroll and I'm like, okay, all right, let's watch some Re:Zero season 2 episode 2. And so I clicked on it and I watched it for 7 minutes, and then Crunchyroll was like, oh, all right, well, in order for you to continue enjoying this experience of watching this fun new anime that you like so much, you're gonna have to watch like 4 whole minutes of ads. And I was just like, well, okay, I guess I'm playing Final Fantasy now. And I just closed the window and then it was over.
Oh no.
And I know that there are ways to circumvent this by paying for it, but
Eh.
you're gonna have to sponsor us for that, Crunchyroll.
Hey, Crunchyroll, we're waiting.
We're waiting, Crunchyroll.
This is an anime podcast. We're waiting on you.
Hey, Crunchyroll, you see that sponsorship? Grab it in your hand and send it to us via the post, please.
Forcefully grip it in your hand like you would food.
We're a mildly popular anime podcast. It's on you, Crunchyroll.
We're the only anime podcast, if I'm correct.
Can I give my own anime update?
Absolutely.
So last night I did watch the best anime, Cats versus Dogs, the movie from 2000 something starring Jeff Goldblum.
I'm livid right now.
My last anime was a SpongeBob movie. Pretty interesting stuff.
Actually, no. I'm sorry, Joy. I have to keep talking about Cats versus Dogs for a second.
Hey, Jupiter, you never have to apologize for talking about everyone's favorite cultural icon, Cats versus Dogs, the movie.
Can I just say something right now to you right now?
Yes.
It's actually pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
That is not what I expected you to say.
It was actually...
Usually when you watch a movie from any time before now, it's like, oh no, this wasn't as good as I remember it.
I mean, okay, let me be clear. It does have some rough patches.
Yeah.
Well, there are dogs. They go rough.
Woof, woof.
The CG dog face animation is really bad. And there are like a couple of like racial stereotype cats, which is wild and terrible.
Jesus.
But it's a movie from 2004 or whatever.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that
was the standard back
That's
then.
the standard for the time. Sucks. But when the movie isn't that, which is most of the movie, it's actually really good, and we had a good time the whole time watching it.
Well, that sounds great.
Yeah, it's genuinely very funny. I don't know, and like it is one of the most Jeff Goldblum performances he's ever given. It's great.
I had the opposite experience when I watched Kangaroo Jack with Red the other night.
Oh, no.
Me and Amy also watched Kangaroo Jack a while ago, and
Why is Kangaroo Jack in the cultural purview at the moment?
You know what? I'm going to answer this this is just a sweeping statement for everybody who's watched Kangaroo Jack within the last 5 years. It's because it's on Netflix, okay? It's because it's accessible and we wanted to see what would happen and we flew too close to the sun and our wings burned to a crisp. And not like delicious crispy chicken wings. I mean like Icarus and his wings catching on fire. It's bad.
Aww.
it's a bad movie, and not only that, Kangaroo Jack is for nobody.
It is, yeah, right. Because, if you're a child, it's way too serious, except for the parts with the funny kangaroo. There's way too much adult content, and a lot of it is really, even if you're an adult, it's questionable.
Can I be honest real quick? We may cover this on mock footage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I have this thought in my head that aside from the boxing portion of the movie, a drug cartel is involved. Do not tell me if that is true or false. That's just my feeling on it.
Right. Okay. Well, then let's change the subject. I'll let you experience Kangaroo Jack for yourself, and you can answer those questions on your own time.
Can we on that mock footage episode, can there be testimonials from me and Joy about our experiences with Kangaroo Jack the movie?
I mean, maybe. Yeah. Hi, I watched Kangaroo Jack, and
so here's our cold open. Here's our cold open.
Here's our cold open.
That's it. That's the end of the cold open.
Oh, okay. Cool. I thought that was the beginning of the cold open, and
it was the beginning. No, this was the beginning and the end of the cold open. Just like in hit show Log Horizon.
Y'all ever see two children standing outside a building? That's our cold open. Now, life is good in Akihabara.
People are forcefully gripping their takoyaki.
Life is better in Akihabara. There have been some modest improvements.
It's great for the 1%, the round table.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's some interesting politics stuff to get into as this episode.
Gamer politics.
Let's go.
Seriously, the cold open is so short. It's just Toya and Minoru standing outside a building, and they're like, "Hey, should we go in that building?" And then it cuts to the intro.
Yeah, every single cold open has been like, guilds. These are the guilds that we use guilds to fight things. We fight things and we make money. We go on quests in guilds because guilds are guilds. And then this one was just like, hey, you wanna go to Walmart? And they're like, yeah.
So in this episode, in this cold open, Minori looks at Toya and then he goes, and then the opening starts and you're like, what?
Wow, we really are living in the database.
Living in the database. What? Oh.
What? Oh, have we talked about? I'm sure we have, but have we talked about the opening?
No,
Log Horizon?
not really.
I thought we must have at the first episode, but have we not?
Now I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we did or not, but I just to make sure our bases are covered.
Databases.
Our databases.
That was a really good one. The song that plays at the beginning of each episode is just constantly screaming the word database twice in a row, and it is the best opening ever, I think.
Wow.
Also, a character dies.
Yeah.
In the opening, and we don't know who they are until today.
Yeah. So the opening is this like, I mean, like in every anime opening, like the thing that anime openings are trying to do is this like put a bunch of stuff in there, and then as you watch the show, more and more of it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly, it's hard to pay attention to any of that because it's just constantly going, database, we're living in the database, whoa! And we all love and remember that part. And then there's huge swaths of lyrics that like no one has ever listened to in their lives.
Until today.
Until today.
We are doing a cover? No.
We're gonna do a Artificial Ghost Radio lyrical deep dive.
We're doing a dramatic reading of the opening of Log Horizon.
Counteraction Rising. Yeah, we're ready for the punchline. There's no use for all your gimmicks. So let's check this out. Log in, you darned ones. Crush the won't you compromise. No, the noise comes, we are ready to bow. What about the antidote for the jammed and hypnotized? Rend the lie that covers. Who's the real sucker now?
This would have been a great moment for me to just start speaking in Japanese, but I do not speak Japanese.
I do not speak Japanese. Hey, Joy, do you, is any of this anything to you?
I mean, let's see. Hang on. Let me just look at it.
Is all your schooling coming to fruition here right now?
No, there's like, I don't recognize a single word in these 3 sentences. So.
Okay, well, we tried.
You say, wow, 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 wow. Database. Just living in the database. Wow, wow. The wall of pure fictions cracking in my head, and the addiction of my world still spread. In the database. I'm struggling in the database. Whoa.
Wow.
There's a lot of lyrics, by the way.
There's also a lot of
Wow.
There's a lot of lyrics.
yeah, well, this is probably for an extended version of the song. We can pretty much stop whenever. It's our podcast.
Yeah, we'll sort of stop there. You get the idea.
That was a healthy bit.
That was about half of the opening.
That was about a fourth of it.
Right, okay. So, the next part of the lyrics say, Marielle could hardly believe the dramatic change to Akiba's market, as real food preparation is now widespread. But Henrietta says real change to the city takes more time than the week that had passed. I don't know. Also, no offense to, actually full offense to Henrietta.
Full offense.
A lot of stuff changed actually overnight. If you hadn't noticed, such as the existence of takoyaki that is being forcefully gripped by the inhabitants of Akihabara.
See, she didn't notice all of the sweeping individual and systemic change happening in the city because she was too focused on being in a rich person's room being creepy.
Mm-hmm.
The rich person's room is her room. It's her
Yes.
room. She was being creepy in her room because she's a rich person.
Mm-hmm.
And she's kind of creepy.
And she's extremely creepy.
She's very creepy.
Yeah. The kinda was just kindness on my part.
Right.
Which we do not owe to Henrietta.
Yeah, we don't know anything to Henrietta.
Not after everything.
So, back in the round table, you remember the round table? It's a table, but it's round.
Yeah, it's a table, but it's round, and it's round, and it's a table, but it's round.
Exactly.
Marielle stands up and says, "This is how you make food, you idiots."
Yeah, they all paid just like millions and millions of gold to find out that, oh yeah, you can cook if you put burger on grill and turn up heat.
Hey, take some meat, put it on the grill, put some salt and pepper on it. Bam, you got a burger.
They're like, wait, how do you cook? And Marielle's just like, okay, first preheat the oven to 350 degrees, remove from packaging.
Salt to taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. To cook, you cook.
Yeah. And then Shiroe reveals something that has not even once been brought up or explored until now, which I am okay with. But it is like an interesting fact to just drop on us that apparently this is also true for every single skill, and that like mechanics or engineering class people can just make really intense actual designs. Like what do they make? Like a generator?
A steam engine.
A steam engine.
A steam engine. They made a steam engine.
With a little frog in it.
A
With
turtle.
A little frog in
A
it.
little turtle.
Or a turtle.
The funny little turtle.
So the steam engine, there's an image of it. The steam engine is a tiny little spiky turtle who is a fire turtle sitting sort of nonplussed in a furnace that's connected to a big machine, like a big brass machine that's turning a wheel. And it's just so funny.
That's how science works, actually, if you weren't aware.
Put a turtle in it.
I like how on this wiki page, they actually include that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's very powerful.
It is.
It's a good picture.
It only took 12 hours to make this steam engine.
So, okay, I have two questions. Two paths diverge in the wood. And I'm going to ask both of the questions, and the conversation will delineate which one is more important. My two questions are, A, when they built the steam engine or when you're cooking or whatever, are you like actually physically moving your hands around, or because it requires a skill, are you just doing an animation? And B, is this video game Flintstones?
Is it Flintstones? Oh my god, it's Flintstones.
Is it Flintstone?
Oh, I can't even think about the first question. It's Flintstones. It's Flintstones. They're going to make cars with no bottoms, and you just run with your bare feet on the ground, and it goes... brrr, brrr. I can't do the sound with my mouth, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Are they just gonna keep putting animals into machines?
I think so. I think that's where we're going.
I sure hope so.
Is this little turtle gonna turn to the camera at some point and be like, it's a living?
I want to say I'd be shocked. And I would be, actually. That'd be really wild.
No, I would be shocked. I definitely would be shocked. Oh, God. But yeah, are they just doing animations when they do stuff also?
I don't think so.
We've seen Nyanta cook with his hand.
But do we have like the visual of his brain neurons firing to move his arms?
We need to see those synapses.
Right. Or is it just, hey, I'm a chef subclass. I'm going to do some cooking now. I have, since I'm this high level, I have this percentage of success. Let me do my animation to make it.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible in the Flintstones.
And with Nyanta, everything's possible.
Here's the only reason why I ask, is because they make it clear that the success of something that you're building or cooking or whatever is not determined, like anybody can put meat on a grill, but only a chef subclass can turn that into edible food. So your success is not necessarily determined by your own physical skill, but by your numerical skill.
I'm a little bit confused by it personally, because when you think about them building I already forgot what it was, a steam engine?
Steam engine, yeah.
Like, they couldn't have relied on animations to make that, because it is a whole new design that someone else came up with. So I'm thinking that, like, one, when you cook, you definitely have to just actually in real life know how to cook. And I forgot the second thing I was going to say. So there we go.
There is an interesting point here, because later in the episode, we get a like carpenter coming in to like repair a building, and he talks about how building office buildings and stuff is one thing, but this is totally different, which implies that he's a carpenter in real life, or like engineer or something, and B, that the process of doing this stuff in the game is way different.
That's real escapism right there. Is I'm a carpenter in real life. I'm gonna log into the game and also be a carpenter, and I'm gonna level it up to 80.
Yeah.
Listen,
Goodness.
I play MMOs to increase my reading level when I read in real life.
It's like
I can't read.
it's like if like our favorite video game was Podcaster Simulator or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a podcaster in Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn.
Imagine having a podcaster subclass in an MMO.
I do. What are you talking about?
Like
I had to buy a blue Betty mic from the store at the guild hall. But I couldn't buy it until I was a podcaster subclass.
Right. You have to level up your podcast. Now, do you have to like make like an actual podcast episode or in Final Fantasy, or do you have to, do you just like go over to your like podcasting setup and then a bar fills up and then you're done?
No, definitely the latter.
So the latter, for sure. But if I got stuck in Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn and I happen to be a podcaster class, I'm ready.
Oh yeah,
But
sure.
the thing is that like where are the files saved? Do they go into your inventory? Do they go into the void? What happens to my podcast? How do I upload it? I don't understand.
I have to go to the radio tower.
We have to wait for people with the network interface building subclass to invent the internet in Final Fantasy so I can upload it somewhere and it's not just wasted effort.
I do love the idea of having podcast episodes in your inventory.
Me in real life. Oh god.
Let me search through my inventory. Let's see.
Okay, hold on.
I've got some mushrooms. I've got some dragon scales.
I have episode 12 of DOF Yu-Gi-Oh! On me.
Okay, that's a good one.
I thought I put that away.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since that one was dusted off.
Let me call my retainer. They have more podcasts with them, so
Yeah. I need to go to the bank and swap out my podcast episodes in the
Do
inventory.
you think when your retainer isn't with you, they're listening to your podcast episodes you've left with them?
I mean, maybe. I mean, that's sort of their choice, you know?
Yeah.
Is the container listening? It's like a mimic? Aha, see? I made a joke. A video games joke.
I'm proud of you. Thank you.
So, Jupiter, when you're editing this, those aren't sync claps, so just, remember not to use those.
Right. Thank you. I never would have. Hey, we're 30 minutes into this recording, and have we talked about this episode even a little bit?
I've been talking about the takoyaki.
We talked about the cold open.
We talked about the cold open.
Forcefully gripping food.
Yeah, we've talked a good chunk about this episode. That's like everything that's
Shiroe makes all the laws.
We don't even do this intentionally. This is just what happens.
It's because we're funnier than the episode, and so we focus on being funnier, and then we forget that we have to talk about what happened in an anime. Shiroe invented laws. That's what he did.
Shiroe made laws for the round table. Everybody stood up in a circle and they looked like idiots. Something Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
And they all agreed, yeah, we need to make laws and human rights and whatever.
Right.
And then Krusty looked at Shiroe and their glasses flickered because it's an anime.
Hey,
no
Ray.
more player killing.
hey, Ray. I hate to
Yeah.
I hate to disagree with you, but Krusty the Clown does not wear glasses.
Oh, sorry, my bad. My Krustysona wears glasses.
Oh
What's your
my God.
What's
Ray.
everyone's Krustysona?
No. I'm logging out. I'm logging out.
I'm not engaging in this conversation.
Nope. I will do bits about talking dogs, about microwaving God knows what. I draw the line.
You draw the line at Krustysonas?
I'm gonna be in my trailer, okay?
Okay, fine. I'll send some cheese wheels to you or whatever.
Can you send takoyaki?
Yeah, I'll send some to
Thank you.
I can't believe I got a hard no and from Joy. I hope she's okay.
A no, but.
No, but I'll be in my trailer.
A no, but please stop.
I'm that powerful today.
There's the yes and, the no but, and then there's the no, please.
And then there's just a please stop.
There's a oh God.
Oh God.
No more player killing.
Well, no more player killing in low-level areas.
In low-level areas.
If people want to kill high-level players, they can.
Right. So the basic idea here, right, is I'm sorry. I just read the sentence off of the wiki. Shiroe agrees with their calculus by adding that one of the reasons why players feel sense of despair is that there's not enough for them to do. Quote, surviving in this world costs too little money.
Wait, that's not what he said. Is that what he said? That's not what he said.
Is that what he said?
No, he didn't say that. I think that whoever wrote this wiki article is just like reading too much into it.
That's what he says in the Japanese version, because that line sticks with me.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious. People have it too easy around here. We need to make life worse. That's what Shiroe said.
Like,
He invents human rights. He invents rights for NPCs. He stops people from player killing, and then he instills capitalism just to make people's lives worse. He's not even like, oh, we need a functional system to stay afloat. He's not even pretending. No, he's just like, we need to make things worse for everybody.
Human rights to be subjugated to capitalism. That's what Shiroe does.
I'm sending Shiroe to his trailer now.
Yes, Shiroe, you need to go to your trailer now.
You're being a bad guild master.
No takoyaki. I'm locking you in.
No curry for you tonight.
Shiroe, go into your trailer. Don't worry about it. Are you in your trailer? Good. Quick.
Are you about to set it on fire?
Buy the property rights to his trailer and then lock the doors.
Oh my God. That is a thing you can do in Elder Tales. Seems like an oversight to me, but, whatever.
So, Shiroe's main things are, hey, so I spent the whole of last episode blackmailing you. Now, in this episode, everyone likes me again. Here's some things that I want. And so he says, hey, no player killing in the low-level areas. That's messed. No, thank you. We need... he said something about commerce. I don't remember.
We need to impose capitalism on the people.
Basically. He was just like, being like, well, if we do this, then it will encourage people to do this so that they can get money. And that's good, right?
It's good for them. It's good for the round table. Good for the guild leaders.
Yeah. So Shiroe then has the revelation for everyone in the room. Hey, you know those people that are walking around that aren't adventure? They're people. By the way,
the NPCs are people. They're not real people like they are, but like people, Like they're people,
they're
but
just
not
people.
But they're people.
They're people.
They're people.
That's actually word for word what Shiroe says,
Yeah.
So. And then Isaac turns to him and is like, do you mean the people are people? That's ridiculous.
And he's like, that's right, the people are people, not like real people, but they're people.
They're people.
And then Shiroe says, have you ever talked to a people?
Not like real people, like we're people, but they're people different from us people, like, because they're people.
And then Isaac's like, no, I haven't talked to people.
I don't talk to people. Why would I talk to people?
What is this? Are you people? Is this people? He points to the table. Is this people?
And then everyone starts saying, yeah, we're people, but not people like those people, the people.
We're people like us people. They're people like them people. You get it?
So are these, I'm sorry, I'm confused. Is this like furniture people?
Isaac, people are people.
Furniture are not people. Furniture are furniture.
Okay.
People are people. But not like those people. We're like us people.
Okay, but
we're still under the umbrella of people, Isaac.
am I people? Am I people?
Yes.
Isaac is people.
Oh, okay. So wait, so they're also people.
They're also those people. They're also people.
They're also people. They're not quite people like us people, but they're people, and they're people.
You know, in fact, they're more people than us because we can come back from the dead. People, they can't.
Okay.
They're people.
So they're people, and we're people. We're the
People is not a real word anymore.
Nope.
So yeah, NPCs don't get killed anymore, I guess.
right. Well, okay. So it's very strange. So they have this whole round table, and they're like, okay, guess what? NPCs are fully people. We should have a little of human rights
As a treat.
as a treat. Also, so they do that. There's more stuff about that I want to talk about, but but I do want to talk about the they start announcing, they like come out of their building and they start announcing to the people all of the stuff that they talked about. But the crowd is like 15 people.
Just tell your friends, it'll get around, I'm sure.
It'll get, yeah, we do,
We're
know
gonna
what?
start taxing people. We're gonna do this.
If you are within earshot, you are getting taxed now. Everyone else is fine.
If you can hear this, give me 1 gold.
If everyone listening gave 1 gold right now, we could keep the round table running for 16 minutes.
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay. So they're starting a government is what they're doing. And first off, might I add, bold of them to assume that they should be the leaders of the government when the NPCs were here first. But anyway.
Oh, wow. Shiroe.
So what are the taxes used for? Because so far, what we know about in terms of things that the government is doing is telling people not to kill anybody and saying that people are people.
And also buying buildings so that people cannot enter or leave them. That's also what the government does.
When the government starts out as just being one guy, yeah, you can just anyway. What are the taxes being used for?
Stuff?
Things? Takoyaki?
Takoyaki?
Forcefully gripping it?
Like, because the only thing that I can think of is
Projects?
if they're talking about enforcing PK laws on the low level areas, then they're most likely talking about funding some sort of, I don't know, military, which seems like a bad start.
But also completely expected from our boy Shiroe.
But also, yeah, it's just frustrating that we are just not aware of what Shiroe / the government's plan is and what they're doing.
And we never will.
We never will, I don't think. I think things might just keep happening, and then we'll have to deal with the ramifications after.
They're using the money from the tax to...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 You know.
Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Let's move on.
Okay, so they do that, and then they have a little party where they give people food.
It went to that. Tax money went to that.
I guess so. Maybe? But no, I'm sorry. This conversation needs to continue because I need to talk about something that they talk about at the end of the episode where Marielle and Henrietta are talking to Shiroe about like Shiroe wanted to know how much it would cost to pay somebody to do something, and the guy was just like, well, heck, I don't know. And Henrietta says, well, I guess we don't know the value of anything yet. And I'm just here thinking, wow, it's almost as like an inherent flaw of capitalism is that nothing has an inherent value because we made the money up.
Oops.
Maybe you'll have some trouble finding the inherent worth of something.
That was my Minecraft impression.
That's a good Minecraft impression. Hey, you want to play Minecraft?
Kinda.
I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately. I love Minecraft.
I'd like to take this time now to quote something my good friend Jupiter once said on Twitter.com.
Okay.
Hey, heck it. In an hour, I'm going to stream Minecraft, and then I'm going to stream Minecraft. What time is it? It's Minecraft time. In an hour, it's Minecraft savings time. Twitch.tv.com/help Princess Jupiter.
I remember that.
What? Why did that get so many... Why did that get so many notes? I don't...
Because it's the best.
Because Minecraft is the most popular video game ever.
like
also, you're funny.
I didn't.
You're funny and you're funny.
I didn't intend that to be that funny, but it keeps coming back to me. Oh goodness. Yeah. Hey. This has been Jupiter's anti-capitalist corner to talk about all of the governmental issues with Shiroe's plan.
Yes.
This is Deck of Friendship. You expected this.
Yes.
You did expect this. It's look at the ceiling right now. There's a sign that says you expected this, and you put it there. Don't you remember putting it there?
Don't you remember putting it there?
Don't you remember?
Don't you remember?
If not, that's not our problem.
Not a problem. We can't be held culpable for you not remembering to put up a sign that you did.
So Shiroe says to the round table, he says, "Hey everybody, if we don't do something about this, there's going to be a war between NPCs and the people in Akihabara, and we will lose because we are just worse people than them."
And everyone's like, you're right.
Yeah.
I guess we have to govern ourselves, huh? Be better or whatever.
I guess so.
And then they're like, "Cool, we'll all do that. That sounds all good." And then they go home.
And they all put their hands in the middle and they go, "Break on 3. 1, 2, 3." And they go,
Yay, okay, bye.
We didn't even talk about when they were addressing the people. I think his name is Soju.
Oh, my favorite bit, yeah.
They're like all of the different leaders of all these different guilds are each taking turns to address different parts of the conference to the people, which is like, that's nice to show like unity between the different members. Like that's nice.
yeah.
So they're all talking about like human rights, money, and then Soju is just like, "Well, I think it's gonna be all right," and that's the only thing he says.
That's it. And you're like, man of simple words, got it.
Like Soju is on the ground floor of this government. He also is not participating in the conversation at all. I don't know if he was listening during the conference.
I mean, he did say, "Shiroe, yeah, I'll do whatever you tell me to."
Yeah, basically.
And so far, he's stuck to his guns.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. You catching me in my backyard with a shovel. Don't worry about it. It's a whole thing.
Oh my! I can't. What are you?
Did you?
What are you?
Did you like my joke?
Why are you emptying the hole?
Wait, emptying the hole?
Answer my question.
Why are you emptying? I'm going home. Bye. I'm going to call my dad and he's going to come pick me up. I'm out.
Oh my goodness. Was the hole there before? I don't okay.
Why are you emptying the hole?
Because I wanted to. Because you never respect me. Because all the people in this town, they'll see what's going on underground.
Okay, cool. And this has been our dramatic rendition of Holes by Shia LaBeouf. Thank you, everybody.
Holes by holes by holes.
Me in my backyard with a shovel, and I'm right next to a pit that has a bisexual flag planted in it. By holes.
By holes.
That joke was worse. It was worse. It was a worse joke.
Then they have curry.
And then they do have curry.
The only reason why I like this show is this scene and only this scene.
It was great. Nyanta was like, "I'm making curry," and then everybody collectively lost their minds.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, literally everybody freaked out. The Shiro's face during that whole sequence when it changes to Chibi is the only reason why I watch this show.
It's very good. So we cut away to the new headquarters of the. So Marielle and Henrietta are eating takoyaki in the under a tree.
And forcefully gripping it.
And forcefully gripping it very tightly. And they just have sort of like an exposition dump of like, well, here's what happened. And they're talking about it as if it was like years in the past, but it was like 15 minutes ago.
But in anime time, that's like 30 years.
And they're just like, all right, well, the Crescent Moon Alliance has to move into a bigger... You remember how... You remember how all those kids wanted to join our guild? Well, we're building a new guild hall that we're doing right now. Remember that? But what happened to Log Horizon? Oh, well, they're doing that too. And also Hamlin disbanded.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
They disbanded, and some of them teleported out of the guild hall because they were trapped inside, and some of them went to church.
Some of them went to church. And I imagine some of them just didn't think about either solution and are still just sitting in a room.
Yeah, they're just still there. They're really stubborn. They don't want to leave. They're doing a sit-in, but they're literally like not inconveniencing anyone but themselves.
They're like, this is what I do. This is what I do here.
Yeah, this is my protest. I am sitting in my room.
My subclass is vibing.
They're just we'll check in like 20 episodes or whatever, and we like Shiroe opens that door completely forgetting about Hamlin, and he just opens that door, and Shredder is in there, having completely redecorated, and he's just like, "Oh, that door can open. Sorry, I had a bookshelf in front of it. I forgot. the feng shui was way better."
Can't believe we brought back Shredder. Out of all the characters, why do we bring back Shredder?
Shredder was the only person in Hamlin that had a name.
There was Toya and Minori.
But they wouldn't have worked for this joke.
That's true.
Don't question me ever again, Ray.
Why are you emptying the hole?
Can I question you, Jupiter?
Yeah, sure.
How was your day?
You know what? It was actually pretty good.
That's good.
I woke up, and then I drew for a little bit, and then I recorded a podcast with my friends.
Wow.
Oh.
And then I'm here.
And then you're here. How is here?
Here's good.
Here's good.
Oh, I did notice the building that Log Horizon moved into was the building that Shiroe and Nyanta were looking at during the end credits of one of the earlier episodes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's a cute little detail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and then remember that one cold open where Toya and Minori were looking at a building and they're like, should we do it? And then it cut to the intro. It's the same building.
Oh my god. That was like 30 minutes ago. I never would have thought of that. Oh my god.
Yeah,
My memory, I have the memory of a goldfish, so.
I have the memory of 2 goldfish.
That's so powerful, Jupiter.
Yeah.
What if, hang on though, if 2 goldfish are just like trying to remember something, one of them could say it to the other one, and then once they forget, the other one could say it back to them.
Yeah. You know the whole like left and right brain thing? I have left and right goldfish.
That's incredible.
Oh my god.
Oh, goodness.
Send me.
Oh, you want to be sent?
Yeah, like, you know, Final Fantasy X, send me. What if both fish forgot?
Well, that's my problem at that point.
Okay.
That's not the fish's fault. They tried their best.
Yeah, they were being efficient.
We do need to talk about the best part of this episode and the best guild in this episode.
Yes, absolutely.
So, at some point during the day, as they were getting set up, as Log Horizon was getting set up in this new guild building, Isaac arrives. Isaac from...
Yeah, well, he's from the Black Sword. He's from the Black Sword Knights.
He's from the Black Sword Knights, the best guild in
This episode.
this show.
They're the main characters now.
Okay, let me tell you a little bit about Isaac. Remember Isaac earlier from the round table?
Yeah.
What? He was like, wait, they're people? That was Isaac.
Yeah, that was Isaac.
And now he's back in beautiful HD 1080p.com.
And now he's like, I understand that they're people now. And you like him a little bit better.
Right. But to be honest, I don't really care about Isaac so much in the Black Sword Guild. I care about these other nameless guild members.
I care about the girl with the giraffe costume.
Yup.
It's so cute. It's a like wide dress with a giraffe patterned on it. And then on her head, she's wearing a hat that is tall because it's a giraffe's neck sort of situation with a giraffe's head at the top.
Has a little goofy giraffe head.
Has a little goofy, funny, crafted giraffe head, and it's so cute.
It's the best. I was saying during the episode, you know this kid spends real money on this. Like, they have their parents' debit card hooked up, and they're just like going to the cash shop and just going nuts.
Yeah, it's like legit. Like, it is the most coordinated, perfect outfit we've seen in this anime, and I wish she was a main character.
It's the only outfit.
She doesn't even have any lines. She just shows up, and it's just like, you could easily miss her presence.
She said, I am the best character now.
If you're out there, Giraffe
and
Girl.
I said, okay.
And then the other one that I noticed was a skeleton man. Did you perchance notice the skeleton man?
I did perchance notice the skeleton man.
I did. It's spooky month, so I have to.
Yeah, there was a skeleton man, and I wish I could find an image of this man. But then, so these very fun costume friends arrive into the guild hall, and they summon a bunch of, like, undines, or, like, fish people, who all have different outfits on.
They paid for those too,
Maybe
right?
they can customize their fishy friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got
cute.
like one in a schoolgirl outfit. There was one in I think there was this like a photographer outfit. There was like a sports outfit. I don't really remember all together, but there was a bunch of different outfits. It was very quick. Like, this scene was so quick. And then they wash out the whole guild, like summon a bunch of water, knocking water out of all the windows. And when it cuts back, the whole guild hall is completely clean.
And Shiro's funny hood is filled with water.
Yeah, like a little fish
You know how
ball.
some jackets have an all-around hood?
Yeah.
Shiro has one of those, and it fills with water, and it's silly and funny.
It's very good.
And then it all falls out, and it's very funny.
And then Isaac turns around and says, later, loser.
And then he does a kickflip.
Isaac's cool, actually.
Cleaning service is for free this time. Watch out, Isaac's cleaning service.
Next time, not free.
Isaac's cleaning service. It's Isaac's cleaning service. That's the slogan.
Yeah.
That's a slogan is also part of the slogan, in case you were wondering. This is also part of the slogan. The slogan ends here.
All us Hayao Miyazaki heads were really like, we were waiting for the sequel to Kiki's Delivery Service. And I don't know that we were expecting Isaac's cleaning service, but you know, it like you never know what to expect. You never know what to expect with Studio Ghibli.
I want this, actually. Not to like take us out of the bit, but God, I want that.
But yeah, I don't know. They're building a guild, and then they eat some curry, and they like the curry, and that's sort of what happens in this episode.
Yeah, and we see the guy who dies in the opening.
I blanked out for like 5 minutes for some reason. Did we say Toya and Minori joined the guild?
No.
They do join the guild. They join the guild and they join the guild.
That's like important.
And then Shiro says, your first assignment is to eat curry.
And they're like, this is lame. No.
They're like, we can't do that. We'll never survive. We're only level 8. Have some mercy, dude.
Forget this. We're going back to Crescent Moon Alliance.
I thought you were cool, Shiro.
And then we see the guy who dies in the opening.
Yeah, there's a guy who dies in the opening. This is confusing because, so in the opening, there's this man with shaggy white hair who is dead, and then there's someone else that we don't know holding his dead body and screaming at the sky. And this is a very interesting thing to happen in a show where we know that people can't die. But then we see him in this episode, and this is the first time we're seeing him, and he's not dead yet. That's cool. But no one likes him.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Really?
Well, at the very least, something bad is definitely going to happen to him if the opening is to be trusted.
You know what's fun?
What?
The wiki does not even mention his presence in this episode.
Yeah, it's so inconsequential, I guess.
That's funny. That's funny, actually.
And then the credits roll. It goes, Zuto.
When you walk away.
Ba 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 ba.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Hey. Ooh. I do.
We need to wrap this episode up. But before we do, we have to do something that we haven't done in quite a while and have never done technically on recorded record. Technically.
Technically, it was recorded. It was recorded, but now it's not.
We unrecorded it.
Yep.
We have to do an ad spot.
No, Jupiter, we get to do an ad spot.
You're right. We get to do an ad spot. Because this episode is sponsored. But before we get to that, we do need to make a decision.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though it is gone from the record, it is not gone from people's memories. In our previous 3 seasons, whenever we had an ad spot, we had a name for the ad break. In season 1, it was the Shadzo Realm. In season 2, it was the Sample Cart. And in season 3, it was the Bachelor Board. And bearing in mind that it may never come up again this season, what's the name of the ad spot for this season?
Scrungus McChungus. We could make it a Final Fantasy XIV reference and say, let's check the market board.
I was going to say a quest board.
Quest board is good.
Quest board is nice.
I like quest board.
Hey, everybody, let's check the quest board. Okay.
It's much better than my suggestion, which was going to be pop-up ad.
Here's a pop-up ad for you.
Oh, yeah, no. Love the thought. Really good. Let's go back.
Here's a push notification.
Would you like to allow us to access your photos?
Please say yes, please say yes, please say yes, please say
Deck of
yes.
Friendship needs to access your photos. Deck of Friendship needs to access your call history.
Would you like Deck of Friendship to access your social security number if you have one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 420 Z.
Hey.
That's my social security, everybody. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Let's take hey y'all, the 2 friends that I have in my adventuring party.
Hi.
Hello.
In our adventuring party.
Yes.
Hello.
Let's check the quest board.
Why?
Sure, I need some new gear.
I was trying to say wow, and then it turned into Y, and I'm sorry.
WoW is a different MMO.
I know why would do. It is. Yes.
Yes. Hi, and welcome to Azeroth Cast.
Oh, no. This week, this episode of Deck of Friendship is sponsored by
Wow.
Trans Artist of the Day.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, we're all looking for new art to enjoy and artists to support. I know I am. And today, we have the opportunity to talk about the very lovely illustrator and comic creator, Evan Besser.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Evan Besser, who you can follow them on Twitter and Instagram, both at StarTeas, that is StarTeas, on both Twitter and Instagram. They are a illustrator and comics creator. They, like they said. Now, my 2 friends, if you scroll down in the ad copy, you will see some examples of their art.
Mm-hmm.
And, ooh, it's extremely good.
It is. It's amazing.
Here's the thing. I might commission them. Thinking about it really hard, because this art rocks.
It does. It's amazing. It's really, really good. They do illustrations. They're a character designer. They're a storyboarder.
Yeah, they've got, they also, I'm scrolling through their Twitter, they also do VTuber logo commissions.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's fun.
That's awesome.
They have a very, like, round, cartoony, very cute style. Oh, not only VTuber logos, they will design a whole a whole VTuber avatar for you.
Oh, they do Life 2D. Oh, that's awesome. That's really, really cool.
Maybe
Wow.
I should commission them. That'd be fun.
Meanwhile, the three of us are smitten, and you should definitely check them out.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Please do.
And they also, I should add, they also have a comic, a webcomic by the name of Lumi and the Great Big Galaxy. So definitely check that out as well.
Yeah, I'm going to stop recording now because I'm going to go read that. Bye. All right. Once again, you can find Evan on Twitter at StartEAS or on Instagram at the same name.
Startease.
That makes way more sense.
I hope it's Startease.
I can guarantee you that it's Startease. I don't know for sure, but I'm just looking at it and it must be.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Unless it's Start Electronic Arts Snake.
Snake. Well, here's the problem: is that I can't read, so I'm just gonna go whatever with you said.
Are you okay?
Don't pretend like I can read.
To find more amazing artists, follow Trans Artist of the Day on Twitter. You can find them at trans_artists. And remember, stay kind to yourself and others. That's a message from Trans Artists to you.
Yeah.
Through us.
Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead and make sure that you're giving both Evan at StarTease a follow and Trans Artists of the Day at trans_artists for more fantastic recommendations and features on trans artists, trans and non-binary artists all across the internet from all sorts of fields. It's a premium follow. Yeah. Thank you so much, Trans Artists of the Day, for sponsoring us this episode.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And let's now, we've got our quest. The only thing that we have to do now before we can fulfill our quest is to end the episode.
Beep bop boop beep bop.
That's log out sound.
Beep boop.
Beep boop bop boop bop boop. Thank you so much for listening to Deck of Friendship. If you enjoyed the show, the best ways to support us right now are by leaving us a 5-star rating on iTunes. Really helps us out, pumps us into the iTunes analytics, which is really helpful for us. And also, we really enjoy reading out the wonderful things that people have to say. But more than that, sharing the show with friends, spreading it around, sharing specific episodes or seasons with your friends is a wonderful thing to do. We do not advertise the show in any way, so word of mouth is the best way to get us out there. Really helps us out. Additionally, you can follow us on Twitter at Friendship Deck for all updates and information about Deck of Friendship. And yeah, you can follow us individually on Twitter at Marble Cantus for Joy.
Hi.
At EllaRay13 for Ray.
Hello.
And at Jupiter from Hell for myself. And we are also all Twitch streamers, streaming actively. And you can find us all at twitch.tv/MarbleCantus for Joy.
That's me. Hello.
Hello, hello. At twitch.tv/EllaRay13 for Ray.
Hello, my name is Ray, and my pronouns are he, him.
And you can find me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/HellPrincessJupiter. Streaming a lot of Minecraft nowadays.
A lot of Minecraft.
I streamed Minecraft 3 nights in a row, and I'm probably going to do something similar this week. Thank you all for listening. You are all great, and I really love and appreciate all of you. And I hope you are all having a wonderful time.
Remember to tip the bartender. Bye!
Bye.
Remember to tip. Bye. Log out.
Beep bop boop beep bop.